metal.
They were funky.
And the catalog progressed, and they just became like Incubus. I think
Fungus
they were
Among Us, Science. It was like,
oh, dude, that was NuMetal. That's NuMetal. And I think Morning View, it kind of
Make
got
Yourself came out. Drive came out.
yeah, and it was more like alt rock, like whatever crazy genre tag you want to put on it. Same thing with Deftones. Deftones is not a NuMetal band to me. Like I will fucking argue that point.
I agree. I don't think
they're just a rock band. They're their own thing, but they started like Adrenaline album and maybe even into Around the Fur a little bit.
And that's punchy. It's real punchy.
Yeah.
So you could say that's why I got grouped into the NuMetal thing. But then you listen to White Pony, or you listen to Rowan was talking. We were on the way to the store this morning, and we were listening to Elite because I got a hard on for Elite right now.
That's your song.
That's
right
my
now,
song
dude.
right now.
When you're right,
dude. That it's the break in. It's the
dude. It just goes in. Yeah.
All right, but Rowan was saying that his favorite Deftones record, who is 14 by the way, is self-titled.
Good man.
2003 self-titled. He likes
the one with Minerva on it,
with paper cuts
and is hexagram on the bloody cake.
It starts with hexagram.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I looked at him and I was like, I don't even really know that record that well.
Did I tell you the lore? So when they were releasing that album, they were trying to come up with names, and it was originally going to be called Lovers. Was going to be the name of that album. And for some reason, they just went self-titled.
Everybody's got to have a good self-titled record.
Yeah, you got to have.
One of the best Blink records is a self-titled record. One of the best unpopular.
Dude, that's his favorite. That's something. I don't think that's a lot of people's favorite Deftones work, but it's a solid album for sure.
I agree, but I also think it's because mainly he hasn't listened to anything else in full yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I told you mine last time, right? What?
Yeah.
You remember?
No. It was
Diamond Eyes.
Diamond Eyes, yeah.
Diamond Eyes, man.
And that's one of my top 5. Okay, we're doing it again. We're digressing.
Oh. All right. So let's go. We're going to do top 5 NuMetal albums.
Most influential albums.
Most influential in the youth. Oh, and let me preface this entire thing. 1998 to 2002, there was a little channel that ran 365 24/7, MTVX. Do you remember MTVX?
I do, man. You had to stay up to get that shit.
Dude, so it was
good shit on that.
It was its own standalone channel, and it was nothing but just hard rock. NuMetal, grunge, hardcore. All the cores.
That's where I first saw Headbangers Ball, I think.
Dude.
And then it took me to MTV2 and Fuse.
Yeah, so like rest in peace, MTVX. It stopped cycling music videos in 2002. And I believe one of the last videos, I can't remember the song, but I think it was an Aussie song, if I'm not. You know what? That's lore. Let's look it up.
Did you hear? We all know that MTV has just been taken off, like public access and stuff. And most people know that the first music video that was on MTV was TV Killed the Radio Star.
Video killed the radio.
Video killed the radio star.
Video killed the radio star.
And that was the last video that they played on MTV. They thought.
Oh, they started and ended with that?
They ended it, and then, dude, it's on Instagram. I saw it. It was like the video, and right before the video ends, and they put the little tag at the bottom, like the band, the name, the record. It just closed out like a white screen. And the MTV logo just popped up.
The OG MTV logo?
And it just stood there.
Nice.
And that was that. And I was like, man, it hit my heart a little bit, you know?
That was the last. See You on the Other Side by Ozzy was the last MTVX video to be played.
Such a arbitrary piece of factoid.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of crazy? Mm-hmm. Like, it was Ozzy, and then we lose Ozzy here recently. Mm-hmm. You know?
Dude, do we have a fly in here? God damn it.
There's a winged insect in here.
Fuck. Well, that's a first guest.
First podcast. Freddy the Fly. Yeah, I named him.
So, top 5 most influential NuMetal records of our youth. I'm going to go first. And I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to go from, because kind of like we did last time, you know? Because these are in order, where last time none of my...
Oh, yeah, I got mine in order, too.
Mine are in order. Last time, you know...
Stick to the order, Chief.
Terror, Through the Eyes of the Dead, all those things. Norma Jean. Norma Jean was one, but like all those records were like in a big pot for me. You know, like they would just get rotated, you know? So there was no order to that, but these have significant order. And...
Oh, I'm excited. What you got?
Number 5 is The Fundamental Elements of Southtown by POD.
Dude, yes.
Yeah. Okay, now, first off, my first entrance to anything for real heavy that wasn't punk rock and what was on the radio. Because System of a Down, Incubus, Stain, that was all on the radio. So to hear POD, it was like, damn, this shit is like, it was almost like, remember last time we were talking about punk rock and then a bridge and then where we are now? It's like I got off my music trail and went off on this like little side tangent and discovered POD. And then right after that, Satellite came out. And so it was just like, you really found your niche in your friendship circle when you saw someone with a POD shirt, or when you like saw someone with like a wristband and you're like, I bet they like POD. And more often than not.
Yeah, and also with
or
POD,
or it's a big miss. They're like, no, I like Hoobastank, and then you're like, well,
well, like the cool thing about POD was, so you're getting like you meet somebody who likes POD, so obviously the genre, the heaviness, but also Christian, and that introduced you to a whole other group of folks, and like, oh, what else is heavy that's also Christian? So I mean, you know, they were open about it.
Mm-hmm. And now bands that we like now that we didn't like then on the radio are taking POD back out on tour, and POD's taking like
yeah, dude, I
bands.
I saw a live clip of them. They don't sound bad. Like
fucking
those
awesome.
dudes are older, man, and they're still getting it.
Sonny just put out a reggae record, and it's really good. I love reggae for the audience.
Dude, Rock the Party.
Yes,
Rock the Party. Mm-hmm. I remember seeing that. See, that's why I said MTVX, because when we talk about all these bands, I can literally remember sitting in the floor of my bedroom, and then these videos on my TV, dude.
Life changing,
dude.
Yeah, dude, life changing.
Rock the Party. Ding 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 ding. Boom 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 boom. Yeah, good. Oh, let me keep this. All right, POD.
Also arguably comparable to Brown or Satellite, but to me the artwork with the Trinity Buddha on the front, and like it being like, I heard you know, you hear Southtown, that's the record, that's the track everybody heard.
That was the breakout hit.
Yeah,
and it went hard. They're playing in the fucking street,
and then the
kids all
Youth
around.
of the Nation, and then so it was like
with Satellite. Yeah.
Well, no, Youth of the Nation was on Fundamental.
No, Youth of the Nation was on Satellite.
No, dude, Alive was on Satellite.
And Youth of the Nation on Satellite.
Was it?
100%.
No, dude, let's look it up.
No, I just.
We gotta look this up.
No, yeah.
Youth of the Nation's track 4 on Fundamental, I think.
It's Checking Levels is track 4. Satellite had Youth of the Nation, Set It Off, Alive,
right.
Boom.
It is track 4, you're right though. Okay, I just had the record on.
The Messenger.
Dude, but see, Messenger. Yeah.
I am the Messenger.
That's what I'm saying though, dude. He loves reggae music, so to have somebody to say...
You can tell.
Yeah, with the dreadlocks and the shit, and like his new reggae record. We're not gonna go down a reggae hole because I don't think any of you guys give a fuck about reggae, but it's good. A, B, I like that conglomerate of things. If you look at it as like a trifecta of culture for me, because POD was heavy, but they all come from San Diego and the California scene where there's reggae and punk. I was into punk and ska and reggae down here, but getting into that, so it was like, where in the music community do you have these worlds come together where you have a guy that's really interested in reggae, that's in a alternative radio rock band, but then also tours and mingles with hardcore? It's like, that's what I wanted. I liked the whole, not just, and no shade on Jamie Josta because I love Jamie Josta, but I didn't want to be the Jamie Josta of my own little world where I was just in one.
Yeah, we talked about this last time.
Thing,
like genres, people influenced by multiple things. You don't just seclude yourself to the heaviness or the hardcore or the metal or the NuMetal or whatever, because I don't
some
even
things
think
are subjective.
Yeah. I want to take out everybody. I want to bring out everybody.
Like you just said about Deftones. Like you just, like people would say that's...
Yeah, that Deftones Fest, they have all sorts of different acts on that fest.
You know what I mean?
Indie, all sorts of shit.
All right, yours.
Okay, so this is kind of a deep cut. I don't think a lot of people know about this band. 40 Below Summer. Have you 40 Below Summer? No?
Never heard
Shit.
in my life.
Okay.
Which is rare.
Can I play a clip?
Yeah, play a clip.
Okay, 40 Below Summer, Invitation to the Dance.
Okay.
2002. So they really embraced the whole like hip hop rap influence with the heaviness. And dude, another lead singer with dreadlocks, Max Illage.
40 Below Summer.
40 Below Summer.
Dude, play it.
They have one of the funnest opening tracks called We the People. It's such a good track. Oh, and also the guitar tone. This is when I started getting into like guitars and guitar tone and drop tunings. These guys use these amps called, have you heard VHT? It's VHT amplifiers. Dude, the chunkiest, heaviest guitar amps like I heard back in the day from a NuMetal band.
I guess what comes to mind is the EVH.
I think it's VHT Pitbull or something like that. I don't know if they still make them.
So
And
this
they were,
band I've never heard of is using equipment I've never heard of.
Dude.
These dudes are an enigma, bro.
after this is over, like we're gonna listen to the album in full. It's fun, but check this out. It's good.
They're Mudvayne fans.
Dude, it's very Mudvayne-esque. So, so these guys were using a lot of different effects. I really didn't hear a lot of like rock music with effects, but this album was like chorus, flanger. Like I was researching what a lot of this shit was. They followed the, open up with the banger, opening track. Then they would have the slower stuff sprinkled in the middle.
Yeah.
They closed the album. They close an album with an epic. There was some singing. The guys, dude, Max Illage's vocals, he is very, bless you.
Thank you.
Times two. He was very, he had a good singing voice, good scream voice, had the hip hop thing. Like I said, man, I wanted to put this album on there because I was obsessed.
What happened to him?
Dude, they kept on releasing music. The last album they put out, okay.
People just forget about it?
Scratch that. I think 2003 was the last album. So yeah, they just kind of fizzled out.
We want normal jobs.
They were kind of a deep cut, I think, as far as NuMetal goes. They didn't get really a big push. Bless you.
Thank you.
But I had to put that on there because when we were talking about it, that was an album that when I bought it, like...
You said it was 02?
Yeah. I would always cycle through 3 or 4 because, back in the day, you got the Discman.
And then you only had the little book that only held so much.
Dude, I was just like, okay, it stayed in my CD player for a very long time.
You know what my grandpa told me one time? Sorry, I'm getting away from the mic. Sorry. He told me, I was walking down the stairs of their house. I was like fumbling my CD book. It's like the regular one that held like 24. And my Walkman. And like it like fumbled or whatever. And I remember he said, hey, when you get back, because we were going Christmas shopping or something. He said, bring me that CD book. When I got back, I brought him the CD player and CD book, and I gave it to him. He said, come over here. He probably did his liquor cabinet. He had pieces of Velcro laid out for me. He put Velcro on the bottom of the CD player and on top of the CD book. So I could...
Oh, hell yeah. You're rigging it up, dude.
Yeah, Pop was hooking it up, man. He's right here. Shout out Pop. Right there.
Pop and...
That's the man.
Dude, is that you or Rowan?
That's me.
That's insane to me. I ask you every time. It looks just like Rowan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My sister says that she sees a lot of me in that photo.
Yeah. Yeah, that photo's hard.
Yeah. Who won that race? That was Mimi's birthday, too.
Oh, he won. And that's the speedway right from my folks' house, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lore.
Yep.
Right up the road.
Alabama, motherfucker.
From my parents' house, we can be at the speedway in 10 minutes.
Right there.
A 10-minute walk.
We could literally smoke 2 cigarettes worth of time.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
We might do a podcast from the speedway.
Ooh, that would be cool. And that would be cool.
But a race would not be going on, obviously.
All right, anyway. So
this is the stupidest idea ever.
All right,
40 Below Summer.
40 Below Summer, Invitation to the Dance.
I had a pretty good hair day today. I'm into it.
And
You're having
dude-
a bad hair day. I'm having a good hair day. We're just not lining up.
Yeah, this
today,
is
are we?
not a good hair day. So, wardrobe and stylist told me that I need some sort of head covering. We went with the hat.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks, Olive.
thanks, Olive.
Yeah.
All right, number 4. Kicking it back to you.
All right. This one was rough because it's like 4 and 3. They sit right next to each other, and you'll see why when I get to 3. Okay, self-titled by Slipknot.
Oh.
Self-titled by Slipknot.
Okay, real quick before you go, I know you got a lot to say about this one, but Slipknot's another one of those bands that when they came out, boom, clearly in the vein of nu metal, and as they like progressed, it's just heavy music. You know, they still got the electronics, but I think
That's my
I don't
favorite
even
part.
think it's nu metal anymore. It's just hard rock.
Hard rock alternative.
You know, like, you know, industrial, whatever you want to call it. But no, they started as like,
a nu metal band.
yeah, nu metal band.
Like, because it was so nu metal that it was like $3 Bill Y'all by Limp Bizkit.
Oh, dude, it was so raw and just visceral.
You had to push the headphones to your ears to make sure that there was like note value.
Dude,
You know, because like there was so much going
is
on.
this music?
Yeah.
It's like the Asian guy meme with the butterflies. Is this? Yes, I love it. Oh, dude, so much going on.
To take the bass out so you could hear the.
And dude, there was just so much to experience. You know,
Joey.
yeah. What do you get first when you think about Slipknot? Do you think of the jumpsuits and the masks? That's enough to reel me in. Sign me up.
Standing drums?
Yeah. Beer kegs with baseball bats? Sign me up. A DJ and a sampler? I'm in.
That don't talk?
Yeah.
That
Ever?
don't speak to
Yeah.
nobody?
No, it kind of reminds me like if you have a large friend group and 4 or 5 of you have a band, right? And then you got all these other friends on the side that are like,
hanging and being-
they're like, hey, dude, I thought, you know, we're in the friend group. I'm like, well, we got a band. We'll find some shit for you to do. Mm-hmm. Like beer kegs, baseball bats. You have a DJ set? Slipknot was just like, we got you. Come on in.
I don't know.
But I'm not saying that like what they were doing wasn't talented. Like I love the extra percussion. That's an awesome idea.
No one's
and
done
it
it
stood the
other
test
than
of time.
Emerson.
They're still doing it. Like if Slipknot was ever on stage and didn't have the percussion and the beer kegs and the baseball bats, and which by the way, I remember hearing or reading an interview with Clown.
Craig,
Yeah, talking about that banging on the metal cans and the beer kegs for so long, just for 20 plus, it fucks up the nerves in his hands, and that's fucking metal right there.
That is metal. Dude, I think what's cool about that, though, is that those, like you said, like a big friend circle. Oh, Sid, you're a DJ. Like, you have your own thing going on. Why don't you just come over here?
Dude.
But then what about Craig, 133, and then Chris and...
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, so it's like, but you got to think, though, that's not a bad idea. That's like, it seems corny from the outside looking in, but if you're on the inside looking outward in effort to create something, you got to think like using dirty old bass drums for filler, and like, because Craig could just put that on his sampler, or Sid could on his DJ board.
Yep.
And the drums could be, one could have the drums and the king. Sid could just go king, but it's the show. It's like
It's the show, man.
And from what I hear, I've been.
I've never seen Slipknot. Have you?
Twice.
You did. That was that badass shit. Okay,
Yeah,
that's another podcast.
yeah, I've seen them twice. Okay, so but the filler of that is genius because it's the theatrics. It's not just the sound. And Clown started the band. So, like, you're the one. All right, look, guys, I don't have much talent, but I'm going to put this band together.
Yeah, this
And
is
then
what I
I'm
can
gonna-
do.
That's what I'm going to do with Separate Ways. I'm just going to slowly bring in another vocalist and just be y'all's manager, engineer,
Don't do that.
producer.
Don't do that.
Oh, shit.
Dude,
All
I
right.
feel like we could have a whole. I think we could have a whole sit down conversation about Slipknot because, because I
Knotcast.
really love the evolution through the years. Like whenever they were getting new masks and Slipknot unveils new masks.
I love that. Every record, every two
dude,
records,
I
they
love
get
it.
new masks.
I love it. And
What is your
sometimes
favorite
they-
Slipknot record?
Did you put me on the spot? I'd say Iowa or Chapter 4.
You like the
tough.
Gray Chapter?
Yeah.
Or that
Is it Chapter 4?
Chapter 4, 5. The Great Chapter. Because he was 5. Yeah, chapter 5, The Great Chapter.
Which is the one with Psychosocial on it?
Psychosocial?
No, that name of the album wasn't.
Is,
Here, let's consult.
fuck, dude. Why do I not know this? I love Slipknot so much. Why do I not know this? It's Psychosocial, isn't it? All Hope Is Gone. All Hope Is Gone. All Hope Is Gone.
No, Psychosocial.
It was on All Hope Is Gone.
No, oh yeah. Before I Forget and Duality was on volume 3. The
Yeah.
subliminal verses.
But then it went All Hope Is Gone, and then chapter 5, The Great Chapter.
All Hope Is Gone had Psychosocial. Correct.
Yeah.
So, volume 3 or All Hope Is Gone is my favorite. Like, I can't really.
Okay.
We need to deep dive into Slipknot one afternoon so we can iron this shit out.
Well, I've had some arguments with people about saying that Volume 3 and 1 was my favorite 2 records because everyone's favorite record is Iowa.
Well, Iowa just had that like tone that like I don't think they like really fell into like the.
To me, it was like self-titled again, just a little.
Yeah,
title.
it was dark and gritty, and dude, it opened with People Equal Shit. Like, did you talk about like opening tracks? Just
People Equal Shit.
If you're 555, then I'm 6. Like, talk about like it's kind of corny though. That's kind of corny.
But at the
it
time,
worked at the time.
2002.
Dude, in middle school, I thought it was badass.
Yeah, it was shock value.
Yeah. If you're
Shock
555, then I'm 666.
Yeah, it
What's it
was
like
like-
to be a heretic? I'm like, woo.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, when you have a song that's aimed for the church,
I need a beer
goers
and a cigarette.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like you have those moments that those I think those theatrics like have a place because, you know, like you said earlier, to your point, having drums randomly put into like you have 3 percussionists and a DJ, so you technically have 4 rhythm and then a bass. So you have 2/3 of your band is
And
rhythm
a sampler.
section.
Because they had Chris Finn and Craig.
Yeah.
So they had like a sampler and a DJ.
I like Chris more than I like the Tortilla Man, but that's subjective.
Because Chris
Anyway.
Finn was the like the Pinocchio looking
With the
mask,
mask,
and then
yeah.
Craig had the helmet with the spikes.
Spikes, yeah.
Yeah.
He did have the racer helmet at first with just the had like a gas station sticker of the gas station that Sid worked at, and it was just like a white helmet, and you could see his face. So he would paint his face, and he left the sticker on, and then he took the sticker off and started drilling holes through the thing, and then after that, it looked like that he took that helmet, had it like modeled, and then that's when you started to see.
So who? Let's go. Who's your favorite? What's your favorite Slipknot mask? Like if you had to pick one.
Corey's from Volume 3.
Oh, so you're going specific. Okay.
Yeah. When he was doing the purple and blue hair, long hair, checkerboard bands a lot. Like the Before I Forget video, where all the masks are hanging.
Yeah.
I love his mask. It's like where it's torn sideways.
Yeah.
I love that.
Dude, I just love Nick's whole thing. He's a big dude. He had the long black hair split down the middle and that metal mask.
And
dude,
it stayed the same,
he
roughly.
He was just such a... And then his beard always popped out from behind
And
the
he's
mask.
the most unfriendly person in Slipknot.
Dude, that mask. And then, of course, Joey, R.I.P., the GOAT, man. Like,
Very much the GOAT.
when
But
you-
Eloy is like, what the fuck? I don't even want to play drums anymore.
yeah, but I don't know. I feel like if we ever have anybody on here that's a big, like, drum, like, metalhead, like, we could have a conversation about the best Slipknot drummer, but I always think it's going to be Joey.
I think it's kind of like...
Because I don't even think it's a matter of like discussing speed and technicality. He just watching him
he wrote
play
all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watching him play the songs versus Eloy. Yeah, Eloy looks like he's working less hard and he's got more focus. But Joey was able to fucking.
He's so little.
Dude, he's a little dude and he's just like hair spinning.
He's one of those people that make it look easy. You see him do it and you're like,
And he wrote it.
I can maybe do that.
And he wrote it,
And then
man.
you do it, and then you're like, whoa, level of talent is way
Anytime
over that.
anytime somebody writes the OG material, like you're partial to say that they're the best.
Right.
I mean, because anybody can pick up a piece of music and play, for the most part, what anybody's written.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I think we could do way better renditions of Pink Floyd's music, but other people would argue that.
Oh yeah, we will. Yeah. Like, yeah, we can play that song, but it's just like no, Pink Floyd's OG. Like,
It's a
who,
finesse.
Who the fuck are you guys?
What did you say last night? You said nuance. You said your writing is not a progressive writing; it's a nuanced
Yeah,
writing.
it's dude. Sometimes it's the
Like
little
Joey's
things.
drumming.
Yeah, dude. It's
You know?
sometimes it's just that little like on guitar, the finger bends or the way you slide to the next chord and transitions and arrangement. But we digress.
Yeah. Anyway, your turn.
Okay. All right. Everybody's going to know these guys. Stained, Break the Cycle.
Ooh. Also, what an underrated guitar player. Dude,
Mike Mushock, yeah.
God, that dude can
Played a baritone 6. Didn't know what it was at the time. 2002. Didn't know what a baritone guitar was, but Stained drop tuning, man. I think they were in like F or something. Super heavy. And let's go ahead and get this out of the way.
Okay.
So that album gave us one of the best rock ballads.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Like, one of the best rock ballads. You know, you see the memes on Instagram and TikTok all the time. Anytime a millennial hears somebody say, man, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Dude, I will shut the conversation down. More often than not, I say it, but sometimes I say it in my head. So it's like, hey, man, it's been a while. And I'm like, it's been a while.
And watch this. This also works with one other one. It's been about 1 week.
It's been. Bare naked ladies. It's been 1 week.
Instant
Oh my
trigger.
goodness, dude! I can hear it, dude. It's been. That's a pretty good impression. If you've never heard Bare Naked Ladies before, that's a good impression. So go look it up.
It's been.
It's been.
And also, a band full of super talented musicians. Those guys are like, I know
Talking
they're
about Stained or Bare Naked Ladies?
Bare Naked Ladies. They're all kind of goofy, but super talented guys.
All right, so
but anyway, Stained, dude.
So Stained.
Lewis.
So we're coming off
Genius.
of Dysfunction, I believe, was the first album. Super good.
It's the only two I know.
I was torn between. Yeah, good point. This when we talk about, hey, it's the only one, we quit listening to them. That was that gateway we talked about, right? So like,
Well, Aaron kinda got political
We went
after
from
Red
we went
Cycle.
from new metal to like hardcore and punk and metalcore and stuff like that. So we kind of like didn't get to experience the full band's catalogs. But when I was in it, when I was in the new metal phase, Break the Cycle was it.
Well,
Dude,
at the time,
the songwriting from Dysfunction to Break the Cycle, like the storytelling, like Aaron Lewis became like a pretty good storyteller, man. Like a lot of those lyrics, yeah, they're super dark, and his tone, he got bashed for like, oh, he's not a good singer. And I'm like, first of all, it's all
how?
subjective.
Very subjective.
Like he had the tone that fit that band.
If Darby Crash from the Germs has a place in music, then anybody can.
There you go, injecting your punk.
Sorry.
your punk know-how in there. So I wanted to go over some standout tracks because that's what I do.
I'm gonna take my jacket off.
Yeah, it's getting a little toasty in here, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down. It's been a while since I turned it down.
I'm like, album. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Oh, hey, dude, I saved you this.
Dude,
You want the rest of this?
a meat stick? No, I'm good. Dude, I got my coffee and my beer on this potty.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Dude, so they re-released Outside on that album. And we got It's Been a While acoustic version to close the album. We'll do Pressure. So you got Pressure that goes right into Fade, and then It's Been a While. So you got 3 tracks on the album, just boom, boom, boom. Solid all around. Also had a Stained t-shirt in high school.
Hell yeah.
I had a Stained Break the Cycle t-shirt.
With the album cover on the front.
Album cover on the front, full band portrait on the back. Dude, I got it 2 sizes too big.
Yep.
You know, but that's how we rolled back in the day.
That reminds me of my first big rock concert as like a teenager in 2003, and it was Def Leppard. And I remember I was so bummed that the fucking shirt did not fit right. I was like,
Was it too small or too big?
it was too big.
Oh, so were you already in the like I need my shirts fitted phase?
No, because that was like we were talking about the Incubus bridge and the POD bridge outside of the heavier stuff and the punk rock stuff. Def Leppard was stuff that my dad was into, so whenever I went with him to go see stuff like that, it was always ill-fitting shit. So
Ill-fitting shit.
my mind, worst case scenario was if it fits like ass, I'll cut the front of it out and have my mom sew it into a black hoodie I'll get from Walmart.
Oh.
And just make like a
So you've always had this little DIY punk rock
a little.
feel to you.
A little.
Oh, dude, I would fucking crash out if shit didn't fit good. Like back dude, I would do like I'm not gonna wear it. If it doesn't fit
Showing
me
your
good,
ass?
I'm just not gonna fucking wear it anymore.
Just not gonna wear
Dude,
it.
yeah, like fuck.
Dude, I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, beer me.
Also, Break the Cycle, great record.
Break the Cycle, Stained. But I would say, while you're grabbing that brewski, the cover art, the Dysfunction with the clown on it, and it's like
It looks heavier than the actual record is. You know?
Dude, yeah.
It's like anything.
But that album gave us Mud Shovel, man. Come on.
It's all great.
We're going to play a whole riff with harmonics.
Dude, also kind of like Acid Bath. Like everything that they've ever done.
Whoa. The wind's shaking the whole house, bro.
All right. Anyway, great number 3. Great number 3. That was your number 4.
That was number 4. Mm-hmm. All right. What you got?
So we've covered 40 Below Summer, Stained,
Yep.
POD, and Slipknot. We're on that's a good collection.
Good collection. A NuMetal Fest would be. If these were the first 4 bands introduced for a NuMetal Fest, sign me up, dude. Mm-hmm. Sign me up. Take my money.
And then you can count on bands like Alpha Wolf, Bad Omens, and Ghost Inside to be like the smaller bands.
Dude, that's a crazy perspective. Yeah, because I guarantee you, all those bands you just listed listen to NuMetal. That
Absolutely.
was the
why
reason.
Why the fuck is Meshuggah ahead of us?
Dude,
I don't know.
Why are we tuning our Why are we tuning our guitars down or buying guitars with 7 and 8 strings? Because Monkey and Head from Korn were doing it first.
You know what? That's a good segue because I'm glad you brought that up. My number 3 is "Follow the Leader" by Korn.
Okay. Yes.
Yep. But I think, to be fair, I think anybody who was on this podcast and we're all talking NuMetal, you have either issues or Follow the Leader.
You've got to
somewhere in there.
If none of those, if that band or any of those albums was not on this, I will leave. I would leave right now.
Yeah.
I would just like
grab my shit.
Yeah.
Grab my
Taking
shit.
Everything.
I'm waving.
I have a lot to say about this, but I want you to go first because it's your pick.
Okay. Well, first off, I remember being I was with my friend Ray Thomerson and Kevin Millenbaugh.
Shout out Ray and Kevin.
Yeah, I still talk to Ray. Ray watches this. What's up, Ray?
What's up, Ray?
Yeah, he was my neighbor he's my best friend and my neighbor for most of my childhood. But he took me over to Kevin's house. I didn't really know Kevin that well at the time. I know Kevin really well now, but Kevin's older brother had passed away, I believe, in a car accident. And so his mother gave Kevin all of his stuff. And in that stuff,
I love the lore, man,
was Follow the Leader. And so when we went over there, Kevin was upstairs, like just jamming Follow the Leader. And Ray knew some of the songs, and I was just lost. I did not know any Korn. I had Nevermind by Nirvana and Nimrod by Green Day.
Solid.
You know? So it was like, what? Like, I've heard heavy stuff like on the radio. Like I had
nothing like this.
Yeah, like nothing like this. Like, I was like, wow, dude, this is, and it was I remember walking in to the bathroom, that hallway, their bedrooms, and the first part of that record I heard was the boom.
Oh, dude, the best way to experience Korn for the first time is dude, Freak on a Leash. Oh, dude, the go part every time to this day, dude. Some of the heaviest shit, like. The music video.
I know.
One of the best music videos. So Todd McFarlane, like I'd say one of the best music videos. Period. Shout out again, MTVX. Dude, the booklet.
The best part of the song, false, not go. When he's like, when it's like go.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, dude, such a good. Korn, dude, they were doing it. Jonathan Davis, the vocal delivery, his cadence, he could go so high but so low.
Can we talk about how the balls on that dude? Like no traditional singing, no like.
Just raw dogging it, dude.
Dude, like Serge from System of a Down, he's like,
this is me. This is what you get. Like,
yeah. And then Serge, hey, political.
Nah. What's up, bro?
What's up, buddy? What are you doing?
You look like one of the kids from A Christmas Story.
No pole licking.
No pole licking, dude. But like the string trio between Fieldy, Monkey, and Head, untouchable. Everybody wanted a 7-string guitar. Everybody wanted to bend over while they're riffing out.
Yeah, tape their straps the lowest they could go.
I wanted dreadlocks.
Dude, it's a lot. It's a hard life.
I wanted dreadlocks after seeing Korn. I've never seen them live.
Oh, I've seen them live. Once.
Of course you have.
But from very far away, I didn't feel like I got...
From far away, I saw them.
Well, they were at a city... It was like a city festival, like Jubilee.
Okay.
But it was a Boyle.
Down here?
It was Birmingham.
Oh.
And not true, it was in Decatur. And,
Decatur?
Yeah, and Korn was there.
Korn played in Decatur, Alabama.
It was like one of those festivals where like Gin Blossoms, Akon.
What year was this?
2004, 5.
Okay, so it was back. It was back in the day.
Mm-hmm. They had.
When did Follow the Leader come out?
2002.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Hey, Ro, pull that up. When did Follow the Leader come out?
Hey, Jamie, pull that up. 2 or 3.
1998.
Follow the Leader?
Follow the Leader, 98.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes more sense. Yeah, no, that's true because Issues came out in 99.
Yeah, dude.
And then Untouchables came out in 2001.
Issues, so good too.
I'm sorry,
but
guys.
we're talking about Follow
I don't
the Leader,
know
though.
why the fuck I didn't know that. But
I'm the year. That's why I put years, because when you put the year, it gets you more into like
the timeline. Yeah,
it gets you into the timeline and what you were doing and what you had going on. But
dude, I forgot All Hope Is Gone with Psychosocial. I forgot the fact that Follow the Leader was 98. I said 2002. Untouchables was 2001, 2002. They had already had Issues. They were already 2 volumes of discographies away from.
Well, check this out. I've got a story about Follow the Leader. Because I'll go ahead and say it. Follow the Leader was my pick later on. So, but I have alternates that are equally as good. So here's a story. Like I was in, I believe it was junior high when I was really into Korn. My buddy, his name was Jonathan from school. He was like, I don't know why everybody, when they were transitioning out of the music, like back in the day, like it was a good thing though. Like if they didn't listen to it anymore, they gave shit away.
They turned on it.
Yeah, they turned on it and then they're like, hey, take this shit. So I got Follow the Leader and I was so like, my parents were just
not about
it. So I had to hide it in my room. So I would always listen to it in my CD player with headphones. Oh, and then when I wasn't listening to it, I would hide it behind the bookshelf. So I could never have this like album out. But I remember like parents would be in bed, like I would get it behind the bookcase, listen to it.
It's like a drug.
Yeah, dude. It was like it was literally like I had meth in my room, and then when like I would get done listening to it, put it back, because I was all about the booklet. I would put it.
Shout out to that. Shout out to that book though. Whoever designed that book. Remember that was the first time I saw titties in a book.
There's titties in that book?
Dude, you opened it up. Remember how they're like all hanging from the thing and they got the jumpsuits? If you look in the background, there's like...
Are we talking about Korn?
Yeah, Follow the Leader.
Oh, I need to see pictures of this. I don't remember.
Yeah, dude, you can Google it right now. Google inside booklet, Follow the Leader, Korn.
Okay, but look at this track listing. So we open with It's On. Super, just get you in right from the jump.
Dude.
It goes into Freak on a Leash, then Got the Life.
Got the light, that... Boom, got
Then All in the Family with Fred Durst, like the ultimate diss track with your buddy. Dude.
That right there, baby.
So offensive. And then Ice Cube was on that album. For Children of the Corn. And Dead Bodies Everywhere.
Dead Bodies Everywhere.
That was a pretty good Jonathan. If you haven't heard Korn, that was a pretty good Jonathan Davis impersonation. Okay, we'll look this up later.
Yeah, but the booklet though. Shout out though on that booklet.
All right, so it's my go. Super stoked on this one.
Pause. Before we go any further on Korn, Ray or David?
Oh, David all the way.
No.
Silveria? Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm a Ray guy.
No, Ray. Again, man, this is the drummer conversation. He's a good drummer, but he didn't write the shit, and he didn't wear the gloves.
But what about the paradigm shift?
He doesn't have bleach blonde tips. And David was a good looking dude, man.
The metal ball necklace? Where's that?
Dude, the Adidas shirt with the stripes. Dude, come on.
I will say the Paradigm Shift by Korn, great record. And the Nothing is probably my new favorite Korn.
See, again, I for some reason, like I never went back and finished the catalogs for these bands, which I need to.
I still, dude. I keep up with Korn like we keep up with hardcore.
Well, because I heard Stain and Mudvayne continue to release bangers for like the next 10 years, and I haven't heard any of those albums.
Well, that's because we started writing dun-to-duns.
Yeah, and we still do write the dun-dun-duns, but we kind of needed, like, if we ever get some, like, if we need like a creative like kickstart, dude,
blow the dust off,
dude, throw it back and listen to some, what is it, 14 Shades of Grey or 12 Shades of Grey by Slipknot? I mean, Stained.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like a influential album after Break the Cycle? I feel like I need to go listen to these. I haven't heard them.
Yeah.
Because by then I was getting into Kill Switch and Poison the Well.
Well, to be honest,
last podcast that we
you
talked
said
about.
the Grey chapter. I gave it its fair share. Now I want to go listen to it again because you said it's one of your
We're going to go
favorites.
listen to a lot of music after this cast.
Yeah, we are.
For the rest of the day while we drink these brewskis.
That's right. Okay, and I'm sorry. You're number 3 because I robbed you.
Okay, so I got to shout out. And dude, the bullet, like the bullet's following him. Oh, did we not talk about all the fucking objects that the bullet,
Lava lamp?
like the gun goes off and then. Okay, first of all, if you haven't seen Freak on a Leash video by Korn,
Pause
like
this video.
Don't even watch any more of this. Just go watch it.
And then go watch it.
Yeah, dude. So shout out. We talked about Jamie Sellers the other day. Shout out Jamie Sellers from Montgomery, dude. Like the Montgomery punk hardcore crust legend that he is.
Mm-hmm. Him and Michael
turned me
Carey.
on to a lot of music.
Facts.
Jamie Sellers, I love the guy. He was one of the ones that like went through the nu metal phase before me, and when he knew that I was getting into it, instead of being like, man, fuck that shit, that's
Put
gay,
you on.
he would be like, dude, I have all of this stuff that I used to listen to. Here it is. He knew that I liked this band. He gave me the CD, Coal Chamber, 1997, self-titled.
Dude.
One of my, oh my God, dude.
Coal
Loco,
Chamber and Orgy.
dude, Loco, Big Truck, Sway.
El Nino.
Oh, dude. Oh, El Nino. Shout out Roadrunner Records for like carrying the nu metal flag, man.
Quietly.
Dude, like
So quietly.
like, hey, there's a movie. There's Resident Evil. They're making a shitty live action Resident Evil movie. Let's put all of the Roadrunner bands on it and make it just like a Roadrunner comp. Coal Chamber, El Nino, Spine Shank. Like everybody was on it.
Ooh, Spine.
Dude, Spine Shank.
Oh my God. Dude, my
Okay,
spine
not on
just
the
went-
list, but a really good band.
Literally.
I
I was like,
shanked my spine.
oh my God. I forgot about that fucking band.
Dude, you just got shanked.
Oh my God. By the way, you said follow leader about the putting behind the bookshelf. Ray, we were talking about earlier. Ray and Kevin walked.
Was it Orgy? Was it the Orgy CD?
No. He had to do that with Infest, with Papa Roach.
Oh, classic.
But what he did, dude, he got smart.
Cut my life into pieces.
Dude, he got smart. What he would do is that in his CD book, he took the CD book out. He took it all apart and would put like, I don't remember what it was, like Matchbox 20 or one of the other CDs he had in the CD thing, and then turn the CD upside down.
Oh,
and close it and
dude,
just put it.
That was, dude. When we were kids, that was the ingenuity, man. When I was buying porn DVDs, and I still lived at the house. Like I had a Howie Day CD, had a Howie Day live DVD CD combo. And
Howie Day,
dude, Howie Day.
That's kind of sacrilege,
dude. So like I bought this like 2 or 3 pack porn DVD, and like I trashed the original casing, and I would use the Howie Day CD and put the porn DVDs in there and just leave the CD because my mom's not going to go looking in a Howie Day CD for pornography in her house. But anyway.
By the way, I was there when Ray's mom found that CD. I was there.
I bet it was epic.
I was in the back of the Durango.
But she crashed out over Papa Roach, though?
Dude, this is how slick he had to be with the CD player. It would pop open. Y'all remember it pop open? Dude, he would have to do it like this. Like, he would have to, like, his mom was...
God, dude.
I was right here. He's right here. Chuck was driving. Donna Joe's in the passenger seat. And Donna Joe's got a clear view of Ray. And
Donna Joe sounds like she would go hard.
she was... actually the really cool mom, but when she put her foot down about shit, because she was so cool about other things, she expected you to follow fucking manner.
Okay.
Because she was like, look, remember those 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 times I let you get... I say come inside at 8, I mean 7.
All right, we got to stay on track.
Sorry. She was awesome. Looked over at Ray and was like, what are you listening to? And we're on our way to Pensacola to get Star Wars collectibles for Chuck.
Yeah.
I'm like 13.
This sounds like an awesome day.
I remember because I knew about this whole thing, him hiding the CD and shit, and so that moment happened. I was like, oh shit, Ray's about to get punched in front of me right now. Like, oh no. Like, really legitimately got scared. And she just looked at him and was like, give it to me. And he just took the CD out of the thing and just handed it. And she said, give me the case. And then got the case. And then it was like, did that trip to Pensacola from Gulf Shores was like,
dude.
Fucking Papa Roach.
Happened back in the day, man.
Fucking
Parents
Papa
were
Roach.
serious about that parental advisory sticker on the front, man.
And it was
ruined our lives, man.
Yeah. Can you imagine being that way about Bella or Scarlett? Or
I can't imagine.
Like, you can't even pretend to give a fuck about that.
I'm like, I just love that they love music.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Like, I will draw the line sometimes, but like, dude, she's 16. Oh, Bella went out on her first date yesterday with her boyfriend Alex. Her mother took her to the movie theater, and she got to meet her little boyfriend. But talk about a side rail conversation.
Yeah. Cheers, Bella.
Hope you had a good time, baby. I'll kill the guy. I won't. I'm just kidding. You can't say that. But, dude, album artwork, Cold Chamber, it was so mysterious, dude. It had the weird dude in the ice cream truck pulling up to the creepy house.
I give that this podcast number one pick.
That one?
That's the number one pick.
Like, Sway, Loco, Big Truck.
It's
like
it's
it
the tone of the guitar, that crunch, that.
Oh, dude, it was. I can't even, like, I can hear it, but I can't even emulate it. Like, it was.
Hey, are we sort of out of tune?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's press record. Oh, and I think the drummer, no, the bass player from the bass player from Cold Chamber, her last name was Rose. She was married to Morgan Rose at the time from Seven Dust. Oh, Lord. Morgan Rose, one of the best drummers in rock. And we might go see them in a couple months, dude. Actually.
And Atreyu. And, dude, you have to do for me what I did for you with Jordan Buckley. I'm like, oh, there's my guy's guy. Hey, buddy.
Oh, I got you, man.
Hey,
I got you.
When I see Mike Terry walking around, I'm like, hey, man, this tall, beautiful black man with that curly hair of yours.
I got you, dude.
My friend doesn't want to talk to you because he's nervous. Will you just go say hey to him?
Look at this guy. He needs you right now. We might shoot a little potty or vlog from the show. So
that would be.
But cool. Yeah, Cold Chamber, love it. Even the second album after that, Chamber Music was solid too. But it was the self-titled that got me.
Yeah.
So that was my number 3.
Isn't that weird how things do that from that timeline? Like, I think
I want to go right now. I want to go back and like pick 3 of the ones that we listed,
right?
And I want to go and sit down and listen to all of them and link.
See how they aged and shit, yeah.
And just be like, oh my god.
Well, Metal Blade has had something about that because, like, I'm thinking about now, "Frail Words Collapse" by As I Lay Dying, and it was like that timeline where that Cold Chamber and El Nino and Opeth and that whole sound was like Kitty. It was kind of leaving, or at least where I was in my mind. The popularity was like dying off and stuff. Like,
yeah, NuMetal started.
Metal Blade and Roadrunner were on it.
Yeah,
like they saw something. Victory ran by a massive piece of shit. However,
God, it was trash.
Those guys, the people who are leading that collective, those 3 collectives, have something that other people don't. They see something that they see other things that other people don't see yet. You know?
Yeah. You can. It's like, I know it's cliche, but like you feel like they have their finger on the pulse of what's happening and what's about to happen. Any type of shift. Yeah, what's on deck as far as music. And I mean, I hate to say it, but like there's the nu metal bands that stood the test of time. The Corns, the I would even say Limp Bizkit, Stained.
Oh yeah, Limp Bizkit's
Non-Point. Like they started to.
Dude, Non-Point used to be really good back in the day.
They started to like, okay, well, maybe from nu metal we go radio rock. It's still accessible. It's still kind of in the vein of what we were doing. Or Papa Roach. We talk about them a lot. They went from nu metal to radio rock, and now they're coming back, and it's more heavier.
Kind of doing a Day to Remember kind of thing.
Exactly. So the bands that are really wanting like about this life find a way to stay relevant.
Yeah.
But they're still true to how they started out.
That is true. That's true. Again, day remember. Like
Day to remember.
It was like the jump,
Yeah, dude, and you could play them on the radio now. You can play
25 years later.
You can play them on the radio, but also they still have all the respect from the Dun 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 crowd.
Mm-hmm. Also, a band that I think did that well from the Dun Dun Dunts to the radio, did it gracefully, was Atreyu. I think, granted, I don't.
Yeah.
After Bulls, I didn't follow them. It was Butterflies, Curse, and then Bulls for me. But it's like, oh, hey, that's Atreyu.
Yeah.
You cannot mistake
Alex's leads.
the drummer. His singing, his beautiful singing.
So they still have the same drummer that does the vocals?
Dude, he stopped playing drums, and now he's the vocalist, and they got a new drummer.
So Alex isn't in the band anymore?
Dude, they kicked his bitch ass out after fucking Bull.
Bitch ass.
Also,
they kicked his bitch ass out.
We spoke about that on the phone the other day. Dude, I'm getting excited. I'm sweating.
No, it's hot in here.
Only guy in the whole community of like hardcore music that I've been a part of that's been a dick to me. No shout out Bo Looters and no shout out Alex Forkatzis.
Dude, Bo from Harm's Way. Love you, but kind of not.
Kind of not. All right, anyway, we got
great podcast though. Hard Lore, great podcast.
Yes, love it. Who is that? You can let him out.
Dude, you look like you just got back from Antarctica.
I did.
Put him out.
Yeah, it's cold here, by the way. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, so
number 2. We're on the 2s already.
Dude, 2 and 1 is like just this is.
Are you excited?
Dude, I'm so excited because these are still to this day. I listen to these records.
We're taking each other down memory lane.
I listen to these records.
Getting busted,
daily.
Getting busted with contraband albums that mom said we can't have, hiding them behind the fucking bookshelf, decoy cases that we get busted with. Mm-hmm. Oh man,
dude. Okay, Significant Other, Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, dude? Okay, first off, I will tell you why. Because I have some records in my life that changed my fuck ass life. Nimrod by Green Day, Dookie by Green Day, Fundamental by POD, Follow the Leader by Korn, and Significant Other. But that's what made Korn so cool to me, because Nookie was already, or not Nookie, but Faith was already on TK 101. And so that sound.
But I guess it would be nice
if I could touch your body. But okay, so that sound, that like the whole like that jumpy head
that was
PE
super
kind of
jumpy,
sound.
dude.
I Follow the Leader was like, it made the music like, oh, okay, this is acceptable. I know that, not even acceptable, like you hear Faith, you hear stuff like that and you're like, go. You're like, okay.
NuMetal,
Cool.
NuMetal mastered
cool.
the bounce early on.
Yeah,
like that's
the
what,
bounce. That's
like
a good way
that's
to
like
put it, the
NuMetal
bounce. The groove,
had the bounce, the groove. Like
Yeah, I would say
NuMetal, groove metal, kind of synonymous. I would say.
true. Thank you, Gideon, for mending those beautiful things together for Out of Control. One of the best records. But dude, that record, Significant Other, is what taught me. I don't fancy myself as a producer, but I do produce a lot of my own music, a lot of our music. I like intros and outros and concepts. Significant Other had intro and outro and had an interlude. It was the first time I had heard a band put the same song on the record twice, just 2 different versions.
What song was that?
Rollin'.
Oh, it's a different album though. That was Chocolate Starfish.
Dude, why am I doing this all day today? I'm doing the Nookie. No, they did 2 versions of Nookie. And I thought that was cool. And then they did 2 versions of Rollin'. And then they did 2 versions of Behind Blue Eyes. They did 2. It's
like remixing the shit out of it.
well, I like that. I like when bands are like we have right now. A prime example. Last night we sat in the car and listened to 2 versions of all of our songs, and then 2 other versions of other versions of our songs. So it's like, I like having. Well, fuck it. I like them both. Let's just keep it.
Let's keep it.
One here and one there.
Make it work.
And like, I love that. To me, I was like almost embarrassed I was like, did they know that they did that? Did they know that they...
Oh, dude,
Like,
they know exactly what they were.
But then the older you get, and the more you understand music, the more you're like, okay, this is fucking cool. Like this is how it is.
Dude,
So
there's
Significant Other,
so much
for
to
me.
talk about with Limp Bizkit too. I hate the conversations. It's like, top 5 bands where a member of the guitar player is better than the band. Hold on. Hold on. Shh. Yes, Wes Borland, great guitar player, one of the most creative guitar players. He is a part of the band. I don't think he ever overshadowed any part of the band because the whole rhythm section in that band, Sam Rivers, R.I.P., John Otto on drums, amazing. DJ Lethal, like
From House of Pain.
every part of that band, and then Fred Durst had the iconic, he did the face paint and the goofy outfits, but like the 5-piece that they were, it fucking worked. I don't think he overshadowed anything.
And
As a guitar player, yes, he was a good guitar player, but Sam Rivers, awesome bass player. But that album, dude, had like levels to it.
Dude.
Like, Rearranged.
I was just about to say, Rearranged is the best song on that record.
And Together Now with Method Man.
Yeah.
What, dude? The music videos were like In Together Now, I think the music video like blended into Rearranged or something like that.
Well, do you notice how I do that on all of our stuff? Yeah. How like you can almost just make it one solid track.
It's just one it's one flow.
That was my point. That's why I love Significant Other, because it taught me how to produce music the way that I wanted to hear it.
And let's talk about Nookie as a music video, though. Dude,
yeah,
like playing to the crowd outside, and he's got the fucking
the puffer jacket and the red hat.
What team was that? Was it the Yankees? New York Yankees red backwards hat. Everybody wanted. But yeah. Great album, dude. Great artwork on the front, the iconic with the, he's got
the high stepper, dude.
The high step, and
can we talk about 3 albums consecutively now? I've gotten my own album's wrong.
Yeah, okay. It's okay though, man. That's why I'm here,
dude. Also, to be fair, we stayed up till 2:00 last night, going through guitar riffs, and I was drinking, and we got maybe 6-7 hours of sleep. Thank you, brother. 6 or 7, maybe 5. Oh, shut up.
Let's just talk about this rotation of black coffee and Coors Light that I've got going on. You know what? Let's just...
Oh, sweet tea up in here.
Let's just do that. Let's just mix the two. Let's see how this is. It's black coffee and Coors.
That's the episode name, Black Coffee and Coors.
It's not good.
It's not good. I'm going to drink it anyway.
Yeah.
Pre-workout that tastes worse.
Oh. Okay, so we're on meat, right? Number 2? I feel like I should know. Okay, so this was tough for me. This was tough. My number 2 and number 1 was tough. And everybody knows this band. Probably one of the most popular in the scene, and they're still relevant today. System of a Down.
Whoa.
Toxicity.
Really? Yeah. I would have taken you for a mesmerized, hypnitized guy.
Oh, no, dude.
Those records are great.
Toxicity.
Or still this album.
No, dude, Toxicity was it. Anytime I talk about a band that I love, I'm always like, I listen to it at least once a week. I listen to something from Toxicity at least once a week.
Great intro to a record.
And it's not, yeah, of course, dude. They're trying to build a prison. Dude, like the political stuff didn't really bother me because that's their thing. Like I just fucking love everything about that band. The Armenian pride. You get a history, dude. You get a history lesson every time you listen to System of a Down, dude.
Serge is smart.
It's stupid heavy. The album Drop C, some of the heaviest like guitars ever, and it's only in Drop C. It's a ride. It's a wild ride. Chop Suey. That album gave us one of the best rock anthems of our time. Mm-hmm. Lore about Chop Suey, by the way. The song title, if you listen to Chop Suey off of Toxicity, at the beginning of the track, he goes, "We're all suicide." At the beginning of the song, that was going to be the original song title for Chop Suey was Suicide. But I can't remember what label they were on at the time, but they're like, no, we're not going to call this song Suicide. So they renamed it. I can't remember. Oh, Chop Suey is like a play on words with suicide. So they chopped it up and got Chop Suey. Yeah, they got Chop Suey out of it. But the original title was like, go listen, pause it, pause the pod, Go put it in your headphones. But at the beginning, he says, roll suicide. That's why. So the name of the song was going to be Suicide, but they changed it to Chop Suey.
I love that, dude.
Love, just the whole, dude. Bounce is on there, Shimmy.
I love
Aerials. Dude, Aerials is such a good song. Just it's on here because all the songs are good. Like I think it's one of those, like back in the day,
it was the record for a while.
I didn't skip songs when I put it in my Discman. Or if I put it in the CD player in my room with the 2 big speakers and had the wires and you had to hook up the wires and it had a 6-disc changer, dude. You know, like you put on Toxicity, you let that bitch play. There's no skips. It's a no skipper.
I like okay.
And also shout out, dude, I don't know what it is about Armenian dudes, but all of their wives are smoking hot. And the dudes from System of a Down, I don't think they're lookers. I don't think they're like that good look. But dude, go pause it again.
Yeah.
Google all the members.
Serge and Darren.
So yeah, Chavo, Darren, Serge, and John Dolmine on drums. Look up their girlfriends or their wives. They're all just like beautiful women. So Armenian men must be really fucking awesome.
Yeah, a lot of money or well hung.
And we digress, but
or
that's
just
what we
super
do.
nice. Maybe that.
That's dude.
Probably just that.
They're just nice dudes.
Cool.
Nice, cool dudes.
Yeah, just normal.
And they're hung.
You know, like probably no regular bank account, regular penis. Just nice.
I got that regular bank account and that regular penis.
Sounds like
not
somebody
me. It's just general statement. So I'm pretty proud on that number 2.
What'd you think about Mesmerize and Hypnotize? Did you like that
Again,
double record?
I'm gonna say it again. When not long after I heard these albums, I was already crossing that bridge over to like the Dun-Dun-Duns.
So you didn't.
I didn't really listen to Mesmerize, Hypnotize, Steal This Album. Again,
Still, this album was before.
I didn't listen to any of those.
Right.
I need to go back.
Hypnotize.
I did self-titled System of a Down, which was
with the hand.
I never did. It had Sweet Pea on it and Sugar. Again, shout out MTVX. That's the first time I saw the music video for Sugar, and I was like, "What is this? I like it." And then went into Toxicity, and then the bands were releasing their follow-up to like their hit albums, and I was already like, "Hey, Killswitch Engage, Poison the Well, Victory Records, Hardcore." So again, Trustkill. I need to go back. So
my buddy Ian, shout out Ian, he got me into System of a Down. He's the guy that was really but he was also the guy that liked Poison the Well, Horse the Band, The Blade.
Shout out Josh Vines, Horse the Band, biggest fan.
Yeah,
Horse the Band's biggest fan by far.
And so he introduced me to that because he liked the political standpoint of them all. He also showed me Casualties, not one of my favorite punk bands, but great punk band. But
I know of the Casualties, and I don't know a lot of punk.
Yeah, the Casualties is great. Diehards, man. He showed me Mesmerize and Hypnotize, and I remember riding in his car back and forth to shows, like hardcore shows, and that would be on the docket of things to listen to. Those, to me, it sounded like you could put Toxicity, Mesmerize, and Hypnotize all together, and it sounds like it's all one big record.
Yeah, it's a cohesive nu metal quilt.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it's my turn.
Oh, so we're on number 1 already.
Dude, the best nu metal record of all time to me, the record that I literally burn often. Like, I burn through this... Dude, it's right there.
Really?
Dude, it's the best record of all time to me. It is the coolest, most awesome, badass, not a miss on it.
You got to tell them.
To me. Dude, Chocolate Starfish, baby.
And the hot dog flavored water.
By Limp B, baby.
By Limp B.
I'm just saying, this. I have nothing to say about it other than that's number fucking one for me.
Hold on. You put that
before Follow the Leader?
No, you. Okay. We're talking about LB here. You put that before, and I don't say like that disrespectfully.
Yeah.
But that piece of art is better than Significant Other.
The art's not. The art's
somebody come and cuff this man and take him away.
Okay, now wait a minute. We're talking about sonically. That is the best record of all time, nu metal speaking wise to me. The artwork is a bit trashy. It's not great. It looks like they purposely were like, let's lean into not doing this right. Not doing this good.
Rowan, your father, bless his heart, put Chocolate Starfish in the hot dog flavored water as a better album sonically than Significant Other. Atrocious, straight to jail. But I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. Like I like this album, and I like the artwork with the aliens and whatever was going on with the front,
Little
like
orbs and the wieners.
Yeah, and the wieners
starfish.
and you know,
It's
like
weird.
and the innuendo of like what a chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water it is. But
Yeah, right.
you know, like
But that's a good point though, because see, despite the lack of art, comparatively speaking, to Significant Other, to Chocolate Starfish, I didn't care. I just knew that there's a new Limp Bizkit record, and it could be a polka cover
you just
record.
know that when you heard Roland Air Raid Vehicle, you were like, this is it.
Dude, when I heard,
Now I know y'all loving this shit right here.
no, it was when I heard Boiler. Boiler is what changed. Boiler's the best Limp Bizkit song to me.
It's on that album?
It's on
I'm not even familiar. Damn.
Yeah, Boiler. I think the best Limp Bizkit song on the planet is the Undeniable Truth. But
It's 12 o'clock. Beer.
yeah. Okay, so hey, like I said, I'm not gonna go hard into that. I'm just gonna let that be that. Significant Other. I don't want to talk about it because clearly my drinking last night and staying up way too late has
Dude, I just can't believe that
POD and then I have just fucked up this entire goddamn.
Dude, you got some, like, chronologically you've been off, but it's okay. It makes for a good listen.
98, 2002. That's 4 fucking years.
Yeah,
man.
dude. Like, those,
half a decade.
dude, formidable years. You know, we got some timelines out of whack, but we're on course. Okay. Again, I listen to songs off this album every week. Love this band. I don't listen to any of their newer stuff, and again, shame on me. But this album is by the band Cold. 13 Ways to Bleed on Stage.
Dude,
is my number one.
Dude, yours are really deep.
Would there please be somebody listening to this or watching this and leave some comments about Cold? Scooter Ward on vocals. Dude, Terry Balsamo, guitar player, like later went on to play with Evanescence, I believe. Dude had to have some sort of fucking like neck fusion because he did the whole bent over, like he had dreadlocks, like the whole bent over NuMetal thing. But anyway, dude, you've got Just Got Wicked, opening track. No One, She Said. Dude, that album is so good. Scooter Ward's vocals for NuMetal, he had a very like Eddie Vedder, deep like no one got a little here.
Does Pickle Mouth a little?
Dude, like there's something about his vocals, and I just love the tone of the album. It's dark. It's called 13 Ways to Bleed on Stage. It's a ride, dude. And dude, when you're in middle school, when you're on, oh, dude, we're gonna listen to it. And when you're in middle school, I can't relate to any of this.
Yeah.
The drug abuse, the getting your heart broken, and like I can't. But and I don't know what originally like drug me. Again, MTVX, when I saw the video for No One and Just Got Wicked, like Just Got Wicked, the like down dude, we're gonna listen to it.
I've never heard it.
I'm excited for you to hear it.
I'm
excited for you to hear this album. How many years later?
Shit, fucking 30.
26. We're in 2020. I'm tripping. It's 2026. This album is 26 years old.
Yeah. 2000.
Cold, 13 Ways to Bleed on Stage, and then they followed up with, I think, Year of the Spider, and it had Stupid Girl. Stupid Girl.
I do remember that,
You know, like, she's going away. She's going away.
Dude,
that stuff was like, we talked about the radio transition, right? They
Yeah.
went, and they
Radio,
transitioned,
for sure.
and they radioed. But that album, we're gonna listen to it after this.
Dude, you win deep cut award of the podcast.
Dude.
Like mine, I think most
Dude,
of the
Deep Cut
viewers-
J.
I was just saying, dude, I think most of the people would probably pick 2 or 3 of mine and be like, "Dude, agreed."
This is why when we talked earlier in the week, I said I'm going to have a separate list of, okay, so I would say when we talk about NuMetal, you got like a big 5.
Right.
And I'm not going to say those just yet because I have a separate list that people are going to fuck with a little bit more. But if anything out of this, people are going to go, maybe check out 40 Below Summer, maybe check out Cold, get some Spotify bumps.
See, nobody's checking out mine like at all because they already know it.
Well, they're the quintessentials, you know, like, But dude,
Except for maybe Fundamental.
I'm excited for you to, dude. Korn and Limp Bizkit took out Cold all the time. Like Family Values tour, like they fucked with Scooter Ward and Cold and took them out. And I think they're from Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh,
too.
Southern guys.
I think Cold and Limp Bizkit are both from like the same like camp.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit's from Jacksonville.
Geographically. So, I had to put that on there. I still listen to the album.
Dude, that's a great top 5. 2 of which I've never even listened to. And I tried when you said like the band thing.
Dude, I was in NuMetal. Like I was in it. Have you heard Switched? Have you heard Ultra Spank?
No.
Dude, I know you've heard Power Man 5000.
Oh, of course.
Dude, I could do another list and you'd be like, who the fuck are you talking? Who are you Soil? Who are you talking about?
I know Soil. But okay.
My little halo.
But
Flaw?
Look, I never heard Flaw.
Dude, MTVX turned me on, dude. That's why I had to talk about it. If there was a YouTube channel dedicated to MTVX, I don't know. I haven't checked on that.
This probably is, dude. I told you the other day. Remember me and Rowan and Olive sat and watched a Saturday morning Nickelodeon. It was like somebody just recorded digitally from 1998, 1999, 2000, like 6 hours of morning cartoons on Disney, on Nickelodeon, commercials and everything. It's like you just jump right back at. There's probably, serious. I'll send you the page. He does it for a lot of channels.
It's like the older shit.
Yeah, but it's mostly cartoons. But there's got to be somebody out there doing it.
I love a good cartoon, man.
You know? Okay, so are we going to talk about? I know we got to wrap this up, but are we just going to run through our alternate list or save that for another podcast?
Let's go ahead and talk about them because you've already covered 2 of mine on my alternate. Because real quick, so
because we can just name them and not go in depth.
Yeah. So
because we could save this for another podcast.
No, let's just go ahead and rip it. Let's rip it.
All right, I went first last time. You go.
Okay, so Tyler already took. I say took. He already chose Follow the Leader and Significant Other were my 2 like of the NuMetal like quintessential like pillars of the genre, right? Love both of those albums. I could feel like I could talk about Follow the Leader again for another hour. So Significant Other was number 3. Follow the Leader was number 2. And my number 1, and I will fucking... Oh, dude. Linkin Park Hybrid Theory is the...
I had a feeling you were going to say Linkin Park.
Is the...
GOAT?
Is the GOAT. NuMetal GOAT. And I, like... I still listen to it, obviously. It just had everything. It had everything. And when we talk about the timeline, I think that came around 2000. So, dude, girlfriends, school, parents, like, it was the most angry, not angry. I don't think there's a cuss word on that album. Like, it was the most angry, non-angry album to me. Dude, the...
And the art.
The art, dude, the graffiti.
The picture on the back where all of them standing.
Dude, when you watch the video for One Step Closer and they're in the fucking tunnel and like, dude, the frosted
you can see
tips spiking. Dude, the flame tattoos.
Yeah.
Like, R.I.P. Chester, man. For sure. What a loss, bro. But I honestly think music would be different if he was still alive.
They wouldn't have wrote that ballad record that made everybody sad.
Dude, I honestly think if Chester was still here and in music that... And I know, like, people say that about a lot of people, like, Kurt Cobain, obviously. If he was around... Chris Cornell. Music would be a little bit different.
Honestly, I think somebody that would have changed music that went right before the cusp of that is Mac Miller. I feel like he would.
Dude, we lost a lot of good ones in a short period of time, too. But Hybrid Theory is it for me. Heavy guitars, rhythm section was solid. The sampling, Mike Shinoda and Chester on vocals. Dude,
So
in the end... I still get a little like,
emotional,
dude.
Yeah,
and watching the live videos of, I think it was one of their first shows after Chester passed, and we can watch the YouTube video later. Everybody go watch this YouTube video. Just type in like first show after Chester's passing. They play In the End, and Shinoda just gives. They don't say a word. The band doesn't say
on the mic stand.
Like, and the crowd sings the whole song. And you talk about like the power of music and community, dude. I'm just like, I get choked up on stuff like that. I'm getting choked up now.
Yeah, I do too. Dude, music, movies, and weddings
like those
get
are
my box.
Yeah,
man. I get my box
for sure. Oh, real quick. I want to digress for a second. Talking about shit that makes you like emotional. You cannot play a YouTube video or a clip to me of a dad soldier coming back from overseas or from war
And somebody running into him.
and surprising his kid. I will crumble, bro. Dude,
I know.
dude. A video like the YouTube or TikTok mashups of like
It's the
dads,
music behind it, too, that
dads
gets you.
coming back and they're in their fatigues and they surprise their kid, because this happened to me. My dad was not at war, but he went to Korea for a year. So he surprised me at school one afternoon. He was gone for a year. You don't see your dad for a year. And he comes back. That taps into like, when I watch these videos, dude, I will bawl.
Yeah.
And it's the music in the background, and it's just like
pushes the emotion.
The dad's got his duffel. He's fresh off the plane, taxis to a school function, and then the kid sees it, and I'm just like, bro, I'm water working.
Dude, I feel you. I'm the same way about weddings. Like when the groom turns around and sees the bride, it's just I get you.
Are you gonna cry at my wedding when I get married again? I'm never getting married again, by the way.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Jessica and I were talking about doing a wedding at 20 years.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're going hard,
closing in on it,
dude. We're gonna have a playlist of the best fucking songs.
Yeah.
You bet your ass.
Right? The way I look at it, I might as well just be like, well, here's my Spotify playlist. There's 1,500 songs on there.
We don't have enough time.
Yeah, right? There's not...
All right, give me 3.
It's not an 8-day wedding. Okay, so I did 5, and I'm just going to run through them.
All right, burn through them.
Okay, in order. Battle of Los Angeles by Rage Against the Machine.
Dude, how did I forget? Lights out, Guerrilla Radio.
Dude,
Turn
Testify.
that shit up.
Testify?
I testify. Ding, 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 ding.
That first track on that record...
Dude,
Oh my
good pick, dude.
Dude, that tone in those, every song it matches. It's like Tom was like, that one,
Dude,
all of it, you know? Or like even when you go back to Evil Empire, you can hear it then too on like Bulls
dude,
on
Rage,
Parade.
such a good band, dude. Rage
Battle of
Against
Los
the Machine,
Angeles, Satellite, POD.
classic.
All Hope Is Gone by Slipknot.
Yes.
And Around the Fur by Deftones, subjectively speaking.
Okay, perfect list. I have no rebuttal on any of those. See, we could have done a top 10, and then there still would have been 5 more.
We need a bracket thing right here,
Dude, like,
bracket.
and dude, if anybody's listening or watching, or traction would be great, but like, put your favorites down there.
Yeah.
Because we'll listen to them. We will for sure listen to them.
I know most of y'all are our Instagram friends or like social media friends from adjacent. You have to put it on YouTube, put it on there too. Send one of us messages or whatever. Doesn't have to be like,
So now that your boys are cultured. We love the dun-da-duns. We love the noise cores.
That's right.
But NuMetal is where we came from. That's where we put down the roots, bro.
Kind of with the heavy shit.
Yeah.
My
Put down
guitar
the
would have
roots.
stayed in standard and D had I not ever heard.
Do you know what we should have done for this pod was we should have bought like Adidas tracksuits
Tracksuits.
and tipped our hair, and like I could have braided my beard.
God.
Like Darren from System of a Down.
with the three braids.
Yeah, dude, have
With
like
little-
a bearded goat, like
Get little
bearded
beads.
Yeah,
Little
for sure.
beads. No, because then you'd have one of these.
Yeah,
Josh,
just a-
get your
get your bearded beads off the mic, sir.
dude. I could picture that. Oh shit, your clip is falling out. Oh, sorry, fix me, dude.
And the new metal piercing. I feel like was
Oh,
the
the eyebrow.
eyebrow ring.
Or no, the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge or the eyebrow. Oh, and real quick, another deep cut new metal band, Reveille. Have you heard Reveille? We're gonna listen to them too. But that's all we got. We're done.
Yeah, dude. Episode 2. See you next time.
Later. Dude, that was a fun one.